Travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. Well, hello everybody. I am Mohini, your host for this evening today, and I know that you guys might be slightly surprised as to why am I live early. Well, it's the festive season, guys, and something just popped up at the end moment, so I had to reschedule and prepone my session for 8:15 today to this time slot only for today, guys. But it's a pleasure to see so many of you still joining in today. Thank you so much, everybody. And how's everybody been doing before we just move ahead with the session, guys? A quick check in with all my splendid and marvelous audiences out here. How have you guys been? How's the festive season been? How have you guys been celebrating? Any thoughts, any comments in the same, guys? Quickly send me your responses. I'm waiting before we start and take the plunge with the session for today, guys. Come on, quickly. Okay, and I'm receiving a lot of hearts today, right from the start, and that's wonderful. Hearts and the thumbs up and the high fives also there, high fives, and some of you also sending me highs and hellos. Hello and hi to everybody, guys. Yes, we've had a long festive, week, and we've been celebrating and having a good time with the family. And I hope that everybody's had a safe and a wonderful Diwali, guys. Okay, and thank you so much for joining in. A lot of you still joining in. So let's get started, everybody. You and I definitely, my friends, are on this roller coaster of a journey, and it's called blogging for budding writers. Let's just see what's brewing on PSTV, everybody. What do we have in store for all of you? Okay. And like always, we start with an inspirational, motivational quote of the day. After that, we move on to break the ice segment. Break the ice is about certain, interactive questions, and we have a great time. Of course, after that, we have what's in store. So, in today's session, we're going to be talking about certain tips that every new travel blogger needs. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you some concrete tips. We've been talking about the travel blog for quite some time now, and I really hope that it's fruitful and it's something that you guys are finding useful as far as your journey in travel blogging is concerned. And today, I'm going to be giving you certain tips and tricks that every amateur or every travel blogger who's just starting up should basically know. All right. And of course, in the middle of all this, we do have fun segments, guys, and not one. We have two fun segments, everybody. We have Fun and Frolic Part 1 and Fun and Frolic Part 2. Of course, in the next part of the session, I also have a short discussion about certain travel bloggers that you should follow. And these are really famous bloggers. You should go and check their travel blogs out. The way that they put up, things there, and the way that they actually write and put their thoughts forward is beautiful, guys. So you can actually draw a lot of inspiration from that. Of course, before I end the session for today, the norm is that I do a quick wrap up and the home task. So let's get started, everybody. Well, the quote of the day is: we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. Definitely, guys. I think I am a travel addict. I love traveling, exploring new places. And I think it just helps you get motivated and inspired even more. Yeah. And for me personally, travel really goes a long way in actually increasing my productivity. So I do ensure that I take like short breaks in the middle of all the work and everything. Okay, so let's see what's the break the ice segment, my friends. So the first question: what's your most useful item purchased this year? So what's your most useful item that you have purchased this year, guys? Okay, so I'm getting some highs and hello, still hi. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay. So, guys, come on, try and answer this one. What's your most useful item that you've purchased this year? Well, for me, it definitely has to be my Apple Watch. I think, thankfully this year and even the last year has been a year wherein, I've really realized that you have to have a healthy body. You have to keep moving, basically. You have to stay active. And I think that watch has gone a long way in helping me do that. I've had to, it gives me a lot of motivation to achieve certain number of steps during the day, and certain, I have to close my exercise ring. So all of that has really helped me. So I think that has been my most useful item purchased this year for sure. So come on, tell me, guys, what's your most useful item that you have purchased this year? Anything that you feel has been really useful, and okay. Somebody's saying Kindle. Yeah, I myself have a Kindle and I think it's very useful. And especially, I'm so glad that you guys are actually using Kindle. It's good and, of course, good way to stay in touch with the books and read. Keep reading, nothing better. Okay, I do get my laptop. That's wonderful. Okay, and alarm clock. Justin is saying alarm clock. Yeah, well, Justin, I thankfully have an alarm clock on my phone. So that just goes a long way. Somebody saying my phone also. Okay, books are the best buy any day, hands down, guys. Okay, so lovely. Okay, lots of different answers. Now let's move on to the next question, everybody. What's your least favorite food? Okay, what's your least favorite food? I do get a hi from somebody. Hi, Zaina. Thank you so much for joining in. And if you could please answer these questions, we're doing Break the Ice and we're having a fun segment wherein we get to know each other better. So come on, guys. What's your least favorite food? Come on, anything. Well, personally, I don't really enjoy the Thai cuisine, okay? I don't really enjoy that cuisine. So that has to be something when it comes to vegetables. I'm not a very big fan of broccoli. So yeah, these would have actually be, on the top list when it comes to my least favorite food. What about you guys? Is there something that you don't really enjoy at all? Come on. Quickly send me your comments. Okay. Somebody saying spicy food. Yeah, even I'm not a fan of spicy food. Okay. Anything else, guys? Somebody saying Chinese also. All right. Okay. And some of us love Chinese. Well, I understand that some of you don't enjoy, that cuisine. Okay. Then somebody saying vegetables, green vegetables. Huh? Mostly, I'm getting all green vegetables responses. Somebody saying less spicy. Okay. Somebody doesn't like spicy food, and somebody doesn't like less spicy food. Okay, got it. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for responding. And now let's move on to the next question, everybody. Well, the next question for you is, what's your family's unusual tradition? So, do you guys have like any unusual traditions in the family? There's something unusual that you guys do and something that you do differently, maybe. You can share that with us. A lot of families do have certain unusual traditions. What's yours, guys? Okay, for the last one, I'm also getting biryani out here. All right. Okay. Now try and answer this question, guys. Family's unusual tradition. Okay, I think, well, with my family, it's basically when we have a movie time, it's more like chatting during the movie time. And I feel when you're having a movie time, you're supposed to look on the screen. You're supposed to see what's happening in that movie rather than chatting amongst yourself and talking about the movie. So I think that is one unusual thing that my family does mostly. We're still chatting. We all chatterboxes. Okay. So, okay. And somebody says doing Surya Namaskar. So the entire family is doing that. I think that's a cool tradition if you guys can actually manage that. All right. Somebody says nothing. There's no such unusual tradition that we have in the family. Okay, lovely. All right. Anything else, guys? Okay, somebody says eating, sitting on the floor. Yeah, I know a lot of families who actually do that. They do eat food sitting on the floor. And somebody says nothing again. All right, got it, guys. Thank you for sharing. Now let's move on to the next question, everybody. What's that one adventurous thing that you would like to share? So what's that something that's very adventurous that you would really, really want to share, guys? Come on, quickly. Well, I am, individually, I'm not a very adventurous person. I don't enjoy adventures. But even having said that, I have gone on various adventurous trips, and I have had the experience of rock climbing. I've had the experience of river crossing also, and I've also had the experience of actually sleeping in a tent. All right, so I've had those experiences in life. Although I can't say that I really enjoyed all of them, but yeah, it was a different experience altogether. So yeah, I've experienced all of that. So that is one thing that I would like to share. Any such adventurous experience, any such adventurous thing that you guys would like to share, guys? Come on, quickly in the chat box. Okay, somebody saying I've gone on a hike. All right, the hike. Then there's bungee jumping. Wow, amazing. I have some adventurous audiences out here. Okay. Sleeping in a tent. Yeah, I think that's beautiful and that's a lovely, lovely adventure. Okay, guys. Any other responses? Any other adventurous thing that you guys would want to share? Anything as such that you've actually done? Okay. So again, I'm again getting bungee jumping. Okay. All right. Great, guys. Thank you so much for sharing all that. And now let's move on to the next question. What's your favorite breakfast? Do you have a favorite breakfast? Come on, what's your favorite breakfast? Okay, for the last one, I'm getting driving car. Driving car, I've been trying so hard to actually learn how to drive cars, but it's actually been futile for me. All right, so glad to know that. Now, guys, try and answer this one. What's your favorite breakfast, everybody? Come on. So do you have like a favorite? Well, I thoroughly enjoy baked beans on toast. So I think yeah, that has to be one breakfast choice that is something that has stayed with me for quite some time, and I thoroughly enjoy it as my breakfast. Or it's like a plain cheese sandwich for me. I love that. Nothing beats that. That is my favorite breakfast. I wish I could have it every single day, but unfortunately I can't. Okay. All right. I think for the last one, I'm also getting another adventures going to the dark place. My God. Okay. All right. So this one, I'm getting somebody saying fruits out here. Healthy choice. That's good. Somebody saying cereal. Cereals is also a very healthy choice. Somebody saying the Indian food paratha. Okay. All right. And there's one more response which says cheese toast. Lovely, guys. Okay. Different responses. All right. Okay. So thank you so much everybody for responding and sending me your answers, and let us just move forward with today's agenda. Let's just see what's in store, guys. Okay. Alright, somebody's also sending me dosa now. Okay. I thoroughly enjoy South Indian also. Idlis and dosa are something that I really enjoy having. Thank you for sharing. Okay. So what's in store? Well, tips every new travel blogger needs to know. So what are the tips that every new travel blogger needs to know? Basically, we're going to be discussing this in a little detail today. Okay. The first one is work out your purpose and what you want. Okay. If you know your travel blog's purpose, it will help you work out what matters. Knowing your goals can also help with any comparative jealousy. As a new travel blogger, comparing yourself to others is inevitable. It's obvious because you might know, okay, this particular blog is getting so much traction. Why am I not getting that much attention from the audiences? Okay. But guys, trust me, you're going to get it. It's going to work out gradually. It is not something which is an overnight success. It's going to take its own time to build up. Okay. But again, having said that, if you have your goal in sight, it's going to get a lot more easier, guys. So work out your purpose and what you want, basically. Okay. The next is work to your skill set. Now, you might be a good networker, good at chatting on social media, be supernatural on camera. The scope of what it means to be a travel blogger is actually getting wider and wider by day, and you can focus on any of these pointers. It's totally up to you. Okay. So, work your skill set. Basically, just enhance, just brainstorm and think, what am I good at? Okay. Am I good at speaking in front of the camera? Am I good at chatting on social media? Will I be good with a live session? Can I be like really natural on camera? And am I a good networker? What are my strengths and what are my skill sets? And just work and enhance them. Simple. Okay. Now, you don't have to be really good, as far as writing is concerned, to be a successful travel blogger. Try to focus and excel at something rather than be mediocre at everything. Okay. Work out your talents and interests and focus on that to start, and gradually you will imbibe that skill set that you require. Your writing will become better day by day. I always say practice makes a man perfect. That really holds good in the field of writing and in the field of blogging as well. The more you write, the more you post, the better it gets, guys. Okay. Moving on to the next pointer, passion and dedication are everything. All you're going to have is passion and dedication, and it's impossible to say when that will turn into anything more. Okay, you need to stick at it. That is the thing. I think everybody has a certain amount of dedication and a certain amount of zeal when they start something. But the trick is, how do you stick to that zeal? You might lose out on that zeal, on that passion, on that dedication gradually. Don't let that happen. Okay, you need to stick at it. You're not going to have the huge figures to start. I've mentioned this time and again, or the money, or anything else. Okay, at the moment when you start, but please concentrate on the bigger picture, guys. Okay, don't go in by okay, today again I've not got any likes on my post. Today again I've not had any audiences checking out my blog, and then you give up. No, one day they will. Just stick at it and make sure that your content is great. Simple. Okay, so if you hope just one person to travel better and have an awesome trip, isn't that cool? So if you just help even one person, think of this. If you can actually help even one individual, plan out their travel in a better manner, you've helped them, and they've had a great trip, okay, and they give you a feedback about it, you get to know about it. Won't that be really cool? Okay, they followed your advice, they went to a particular place and they enjoyed it because you said that it was good. So that means that you are making a difference, even if it is just to one individual initially. But please start and please stick to that passion, stick to that dedication. Okay. Now, moving on. Travel blogging is as easy or as hard as you want it to be, basically. If you're genuinely just setting up your blog to keep people up to date, don't stress the small stuff. But if you are planning on, domination over the internet, you've got a difficult road ahead. It's not easy. You're the only person in charge of your blog. Please make it work for you rather than the other way around. Okay. So you'll have to work really hard, guys. Now, the next pointer is you don't have to write or photograph everything. Okay. The top tip for any new travel blogger is to only photograph the most amazing of things. It's not necessary that you only decorate and embellish your blog post with a lot of photographs. The only photograph the most amazing of things. Learn to have an eye for it, basically. Okay. Now, the next pointer, take your time and enjoy the ride. New travel bloggers need to be patient. Patience is the key, my friends. Enjoy taking the time to build a following and for your articles to register in Google search. It's going to take time. Please be at it. It's a request. There are a few bloggers who've done incredibly well, guys, and in a short span of time, but there's no doubt that that will come at some amount of sacrifice. Okay, so you can do well, but even if it takes a little longer, just take your time and enjoy the process. Simple. Okay. Well, after those few pointers, guys, now it is time for the fun segment. We have fun and frolic part one, everybody, the fun segment. Okay. So let's just see what do we have in today's segment. Well, we again have name the city and the country for all of you. Okay, and I have some pictures of different flags out here. You have to guess which city or which country flag is this. Okay, so which city or country flag is this? Come on, quickly, guys. Any guesses on this one? Does this look similar? I can see few of you are typing in. Okay, I am getting most of the audiences out here are giving me question marks because hey, everybody's thinking, is it? Okay, all right. So different answers from everybody. Let me first go to the answer slide. Well, everyone, the answer is Thailand. Okay, I think I received only one correct answer in the chat box, And for the others, well, we do have other questions also, don't worry. All right. Okay, Thailand is the correct answer. Yes, I did get Thailand. That was one correct answer. Well done. Okay. And now moving on to the next one, guys. Which city country flag is this? Come on. Quickly look at this. Which city or country's flag is this one, everybody? Does this look similar? Any guesses on this one, guys? Okay, so a lot of you are guessing and giving me responses, and I think now I should not keep you guys guessing and waiting anymore. Well, the answer to this one is Germany, guys. That is the correct answer. All right, good thinking, everybody, and let us move on to the next one. Which city or country flag is this? Now, look at this carefully. Which city or country flag is this one? It's got some stars on it, if you can see. Which city or country flag is this? Have you guys seen this anywhere? Come on, think of the correct answer, guys. Okay, I am receiving few responses. Let's see, I'm just waiting, guys. I want a response from everybody. Any guesses? I mean, participation is the key, everybody. It's not important that everybody has to give me the right answer. Just give me your guesses. What do you think? Which city or country flag is this one? Okay, I do get some responses. Let me see. I'm just waiting for everybody else also to type in, guys. Okay. All right. And well, the correct response for this one is New Zealand, my friends. Okay. No, it's not Australia. It is New Zealand. Good thinking, everybody. Okay. And now moving on to the next one. Which city or country flag is this? So come on, look at this one. Which city or country flag is this one? Go on, guys. Have you seen this anywhere? Can you guys recollect? Any thoughts, any guesses on this one? Which city or country's flag is this one? Okay, so few question marks and few think emojis right here in my chat box, but no answers as of now. Okay, I'll just maybe give you guys a second to think more and then I'll go to the answer slide. Okay, and well, the correct response for this one, guys, was Indonesia. Okay, that is the correct response. And I don't think I got any correct responses in the chat box, but that's okay. Now you guys know it is Indonesia. Okay, yes, it is Indonesia. All right, now let's move on to the next one. Which city or country flag is this? So look at this one also carefully. Which city, country, flag is this, guys? Come on, everybody. It's a gorgeous, stunning place that I'm talking about. That's the only clue that I can give you. And they have some of the most amazing chocolates in the world. So I made it easier for you guys. Go on. Which city, country, flag is this one? Any guesses? Any thoughts, guys? Okay, I have started to receive some comments. I've received one correct answer as of now. Okay, there's another one also. Lovely. All right. And now I think let me just move to the answer slide, everybody. Well, the correct response this one is Switzerland, my friends. And I think, yeah, a lot of you did get that correct. So that's brilliant, guys. And thank you so much for responding. Thank you, guys. Okay. And now let's move on with our discussion for today. I mentioned at the start of the session that in the next segment, the next part of the session today, we will be talking about certain travel bloggers that you should follow. Okay, so now it's time. I'm going to be discussing about these different travel bloggers and their blogs also. And if you guys want, just take a quick note or a screenshot of all these different travel bloggers, so you can actually go ahead and go through their blog for some inspiration, guys. Okay, so the first one, my friends out here, is Venkat Ganesh. This blogger's name is Venkat Ganesh. Okay, it's a well-known travel blogger and loves to be on the road with his bike as the sole travel companion. Okay, it's him and his bike basically. Venkat quit his job to satiate his travel hunger. One of those people who would actually give more importance to travel, passionate about travel. His blog depicts exciting sagas of his road journey. Some of them are really cool, and at the same time, dishing out information for backpackers and intrepid travelers who are always raring to go that extra mile in pursuit of their dream destination. So, adventurous, blog and different adventures about his road trip. It's about his bike and different things that you will find on his particular blog. So this goes by the name of Venkat Ganesh, who's a famous travel blogger, guys. Okay. Now, the next one, everybody, is Anuradha Goyal. Okay. The innate wanderlust in Anuradha Goyal has taken her to almost every state in India. She's visited almost every state in India. And to add to it, 15 countries beyond the borders of this land. So she's traveled a lot, guys. Okay. The travel blog that she has, she's been writing it since 2004. It's been quite some time. Okay. It's basically a picturesque virtual diary, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning pictures there on her blog, and it's got a lot of inspiring tales, lovely stories, and of course, rich and useful information about the history and the culture of the places that she has traveled to, also. Okay. All right, and somebody has just joined in and says, "Hi, ma'am. Hi, thank you so much for joining in." Well, we are discussing the travel blog, and I'm giving out certain examples of existing travel bloggers. Okay, thank you. All right, so so this is about Anuradha Goyal, and you'll find a lot of rich, useful information about the history and culture of the places that she travels to. Okay, she really likes to do a lot of research and then puts it forward to the audience. Now, the next one goes by the name of Siddharth Joshi. Okay, he is an acknowledged travel blogger, designer, photographer, all basically rolled into one individual. Okay, so he's got multiple personalities basically. His quest for discovering new places has taken him far and wide across the world, but he doesn't just stop there. He has taken it upon himself to share the details of his journey through his blog called by the name of The Wanderer. It actually captures the essence of a place by depicting its architecture, the culture, as well as the food, or basically the street food. All right. So that is what you will find on this blog known as The Wanderer, and it is by Siddharth Joshi. Okay. Moving on, guys, to the next one. This is by Ankita Sinha. Okay. She's an avid traveler and an even more avid travel blogger. Loves to blog. She has her heart clearly set on exploring the wide world out there. Okay. Keeping true to her desire, she has traveled to no less than 7 countries within a span of just 2 years. Imagine covering 7 countries within 2 years, guys, and that's incredible. Okay, so that means that somebody is really, really enthusiastic about traveling. Okay, and she's done that, she's proved it. And she's got a lovely blog. If you actually go through her blog, you will realize that she has a way with words too. Okay, she's got some beautiful usage of words, lovely vocabulary, and manages to depict her travel story in a lovely way. I've in fact read some of her stories, and they are stunning stories. Okay, lovely stories that you want to read more of. Okay, so definitely one blog that you guys should check out. Now, the next one is by Niranjan Das. Okay, it's basically devoted to anything and everything related to travel. All in all, a typical travel blog, basically. And unsurprisingly, his blog deals with all travel related subjects, ranging from interesting train journeys to adventurous trekking And as a bonus, you also get to see the lovely images that he captures during his trips. And I've mentioned it again and again that on a travel blog, photographs is something that can really, really make or break your blog. People do get attracted to the kind of pictures that you're putting up. Okay, so he's got some lovely captures, and you guys can actually check out the captures and, of course, his adventurous, anecdotes that he shares on the blog. Okay. Now, the next one, my friends, is by Nilima Walangi. Okay, an incurable travel addict. Nilima is basically an offbeat travel enthusiast who loves to romance the mountains during her trips. And how many of you actually enjoy mountains? Well, I love mountains thoroughly. I've stayed there for quite some time, so I love the mountains. Do you guys love the mountains? Okay, so lots of thumbs up are coming in. Yeah, I think most of you do. All right, lovely. Okay, so most of the time you will find her exploring some lesser known corner of India. Okay, so she's the one who will not go to the most known places, but she'll actually find and search for some newer places and actually talk about it in her blog. And she's an incredible writer also who can actually translate her experiences on the road to words very well, guys. Okay, so she's got the talent as well. Okay, a lot of you are sending me the thumbs up and the me's for the mountains, I guess. So I guess you guys will enjoy this particular blog also. Okay. So guys, I have given you out some names of certain famous travel bloggers. It's a request that please go through these blogs for some inspiration because you guys are just starting up on your travel journey. Okay. And it's imperative that you actually get to know a little more from the experts who are already there in this arena. Okay. And after all that, guys, now, well, let's see what do we have ahead. Oh, yes. And now it's time for Fun and Frolic Part 2, everybody. Yes, the fun activity Part 2, guys. That's what we have in store for all of you right away. Okay, so come on. Before we jump into it, I need to hear from all of you if you guys are excited for the fun activity. So just type in excited or give me a thumbs up or give me any emoji that just tells me that you guys are excited for the fun and frolic part 2, guys. Okay? All right. So somebody's saying thank you. Well, you're welcome. Thank you so much. All right. So come on, fun and frolic, everybody. Okay. And I'm getting the hearts and I'm getting the fire emojis. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so everybody's super excited. I can see that. Excited is also coming in. Fabulous, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And let's just move on with the fun activity. Okay, so fun and frolic. Identify these tourist attractions. So I'm going to be showing you certain pictures of some famous tourist attractions. What you have to do is you have to guess and you have to tell me which is that particular tourist attraction. All right, guys. So now, everybody, let's get started. Well, the first picture on your screens, guys, is right here. Okay. So, what is the name of this tourist destination? Come on, quickly. Have you guys seen this tourist destination? What is the name, my friends? Come on. Any thoughts on this one? What is the name of this tourist destination? Okay. So some of you are sending me the responses. Let's see. Come on, guys. What is the name of this tourist destination? Have you guys seen this or read about it in books? Have you guys seen this picture anywhere? Come on. Everybody, guys, I need answers from all of you. What is the name of this tourist destination? Okay. All right, some responses are coming in. I'm just waiting for everybody. Come on, everyone. Type in your responses, guys. Okay, and I don't think I should make keep you guys waiting anymore. Well, the correct response for this one is Christ the Redeemer. It's in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, so that is the correct response, guys. And yeah, a few of you did get that correct. So good thinking. I can see a lot of travel enthusiasts out here who are very, updated when it comes to travel. Lovely. Okay. Now, this question, guys, what is the name of this tourist destination? So, quickly tell me, what is the name of this tourist destination? Come on. I'm sure you guys have seen this somewhere. What is the name of this particular tourist destination, guys? Have you guys seen this? Okay, I have started to receive comments on this one. Lovely. Okay, some of you are sending me the correct responses. Okay, and some of you are asking me about any clue. Well, I can say it's in Japan, and that's a very big clue. Or that's a very very big clue. Okay, it's in Japan. This place is in Japan. Okay, all right. Some responses are coming in. What is the name of this tourist destination, guys? Come on. It's in Japan. It's very famous. Okay, and I think I should go to the answer slide. But the answer is Mount Fuji, and it's in Japan, guys. Somebody sent me Canada. No, it's not Canada. It's actually Mount Fuji, and it's not this either. It's actually Mount Fuji in Japan. But thank you so much for guessing, guys, and thank you for trying and sending me your responses. Now, the next one, everybody, the next picture on your screen. What is the name of this particular tourist destination? Come on, look at this one carefully. What is the name of this one, guys? Any guesses? Come on. What is the name of this tourist destination? Come on, everybody. It's another very famous tourist destination. You might have seen it in the newspapers or on television, okay, or maybe in magazines, wherever. You must have seen it somewhere or the other, guys. Okay, so I am getting some responses. Let's see. What is the name of this particular tourist destination, everybody? I'm waiting for everybody to respond. And guys, come on, so many of you. I'm getting some question marks and only some responses. Any guesses, everybody? It's okay even if you guys are wrong. Perfectly fine. The goal is to participate and answer, everybody, right? Okay. All right, so just give a second more for people who are typing and sending me your responses. All right, guys. And well, the correct response for this one is the Buckingham Palace, and it's in London. Okay, let me go back to the picture. Guys, look at this now. Okay, it is the Buckingham Palace, and it's in London, my friends. Okay, somebody said Vatican City. No, it's not the Vatican City. And somebody said Buckingham Palace, Buckingham Palace. All right, all of you said Buckingham Palace. Well done. And for the others, well done, even then. Okay, yes, I do get another Buckingham Palace. All right. Well done, guys. Good guessing. Okay. All right. So now, everybody, well, we're almost done with today's session. So a quick wrap up of today's session is, well, we started, the session with tips every new travel blogger needs to know. I've given you guys some concrete tips, and I really hope that these tips actually come handy. And of course, we also discussed about certain travel bloggers to follow. And I mentioned this that, because you guys are just starting up on your journey as far as the travel blog is concerned, it's imperative to learn from the experts and to know that, who are the people who are actually doing well when it comes to travel blogging and what are they doing that's actually making their blog gain a lot of traction from people. Okay, so that's the reason I actually put this together with travel bloggers to follow, and I hope that everybody has made a note of it. And guys, for all of you who have joined in the middle of the session or you've joined in the second half of the session, guys, please go back to the session right from the start, and this will really help you resolve all your questions, concerns, and queries. All right. And now, everybody, well, what do we have before we leave? We have the home task, the home project for all my audiences out here. While keeping in mind the different tips that we have discussed today, start constructing your own travel blogs. Okay, start working on them. Also, like I mentioned, please visit the pages of the bloggers that we mentioned for gaining more knowledge about travel blogs. Okay, guys, so now go through all the tips in detail. Okay, and search a little more about these different travel bloggers. It's going to go a long way in helping you build that travel blog of yours. All right. So now, before I end the session for today, Well, let's see where the arrows are taking out for the next session. In the next session, we have the lifestyle blog. We are done with the travel blog, guys. And now we have the lifestyle blog. Okay, that is what we will be discussing in our next session, which is going to be on Monday at 8:15 p.m. Indian time. Okay, and I'm so sorry for preponing my session today, but I had something came up right at the end moment, and I had to do this because I couldn't miss out connecting with all of you. Okay, and I do get some happy Diwalis out here. Well, thank you so much, and wishing you and your family the same. All right, guys, thank you so much, and take very good care of yourselves. I'll see you all in my next session. Bye bye. Take care.